and welcome back to another video. I'm Lisa from It's Only Paper, and today I'm going to be working in my Disneyland Paris Christmas journal. I'm doing really well. I'm so pleased with how this is coming along. It makes me happy every single time I get it out. I was actually creating this during one of my Patreon Zooms, and I just put the record button on so I could record it as I was making. I wanted to make a couple of half pages today. I really like that look when you're flipping through a journal and you've got like half pages where you can see the other pages like behind it or in front of it. I really like that look, and I had like the half here already partially created that I'd made from the other side, so I was wanting to create something for the next side. I really like the big dinosaur there with Buzz on the actual paper, so I wanted to leave that. I didn't want to cover that all up, so I've torn down this paper here and I'm just sticking it on, but I wanted to trim it down so that I could also create like a little bit of a flip, but I wanted still to see lots of the yellow, so I only trimmed it partially down. I thought this would be really fun. I love the branding strip there. These papers were sent to me from Paper Maze quite some time ago. It's the Simple Stories collection, so I'll link that down below. It's just perfect for creating in a Disney journal, to be honest. Even when it's not necessarily full on Disney like this, the bright happy colors just go so well. I'd already got this journal card here with the popcorn on from a previous page that I'd made. I'm not actually documenting anything to do with popcorn, but we're talking about snacks on this page, so I thought I would leave it. To be honest, I don't even like popcorn. I used to like popcorn until it broke my tooth, but I've never been into like the buttery or the salty sweet popcorn. I always used to like the Butterkiss toffee popcorn. The smell makes me feel a bit sick as well. It's very, very sweet. But this page is more about snacks that we had on our trip, which didn't include popcorn. Let me know if you like popcorn, by the way. But we were sat in the car at this point having our Tesco's meal deal. We love a Tesco's meal deal. I wanted to create a little envelope. I had this little mini envelope, but it was like a wintry one. It didn't really go with the page, that whole vintage look. So I thought I would change it up a bit, make it a bit more fun. I've got this old piece of scrap paper here, which I thought I would cut up. It's torn at the top, and I decided to leave that. You know how much I love a torn edge. Sorry, my tummy's just rumbled really loud. I'm really sorry if you heard that. Aid's just making my lunch. I'm really hungry. I've just realised actually it's 12:30 and I haven't eaten yet. So I thought I would stick this bit over the front of the envelope, and it's instantly changed it. I wondered about turning it into a flap. I didn't really need the reindeer on the back, so I decided to stick it down. But don't the colours go well? It looks really cute and just goes so well with a Disney journal. I've also got this packaging here, and I thought I would use some of the bits and pieces. This is just like, you know, the reverse of the packaging where it actually shows you what's inside, so it's not meant to be cut out. But sometimes just things want to be cut out, don't they? It just seems too nice to actually not use. So I ended up cutting out like the special, the remember this day, and there's another one as well, and I just thought they were just too nice just to bin. I'd end up using them on my page. I do really like the packaging on the reverse as well, that kind of grid look. So I'm saving that for another time. Or the other one is Memories Together. So that's just really, really perfect for the page, and the colours go really well as well. I just want this page to be really, really fun and cute. So we were happily sat in our car with our cheap Tesco's meal deal. This was part way, so it's like halfway, an hour and a half from the tunnel on the way to Disneyland Paris. So it's exactly halfway. We stopped here last time as well, also with a Tesco's meal deal, and I thought it would be really fun to journal about how much we love a Tesco's meal deal and how much joy it brings to us. It's always the little things in life, isn't it? I wanted to cover up the little bit there, the triangular bit on the envelope. I didn't want it to be either the vintage colour on the back or the white on the front. So the way I do this, there might be an easier way, let me know. I draw around mine with pencil, but then I cut it slightly within that line so it's slightly smaller. I like to leave a little bit of an edge around rather than try and get it to the exact size. So I cut it just underneath the line, as you can see, and then I kind of like mark it up next to where I want to stick it, and then if it needs adjusting, like here you can see it's not quite right, I can then just trim it down a little bit more so that it will hopefully fit. I'm trying to create lots of contrasts here, so I love the pink because it goes with the pink on the previous page, and I really like that when you can, it just kind of all brings everything together. I then decided to do the front as well. I do quite like the floral, but I think the pink will look much nicer. So I'm just doing exactly the same again, just drawing around the outside, and I will cut it slightly smaller as well and just stick on that space. There we go, perfect. It looks so, so cute. I really like how that's turned out. So let me know if you've been doing any other journaling other than Christmas at the moment. I have, although this is a Christmas journal, I've really enjoyed dipping in and out of my December daily type journal, and this feels, I don't know, I love my December daily, but this kind of journaling to me just feels free and really, really fun. And I don't know, it just feels really different. I'm really, really enjoying this journal. I think all the colours make me really happy as well. I love all the bright colours. This is such a fun way to tart up an envelope. I really enjoy doing this. I've done this quite a few times now, just kind of used up scraps to pop on. I thought I would add a little bit more colour. This is from the packaging that I cut out just a moment ago. I will use the other pieces from the packaging as well, or the reverse of it, the grid bit. But these are just so cute, and it just kind of brings a page together, like me kind of adding a little bit of pink on the other side. I just think it looks really cute and really love how this worked out. I wanted to cover up the cameras. Although the camera paper is really, really cute, it kind of clashed a little bit. It was just a bit too busy. There is so much going on this page. So I delved back into my scraps basket, and I'm cutting this little bit out. I don't really have too much on the red on the page. I guess the dinosaur was quite ready, but I actually thought it went really, really well. So I decided to stick that on. I still wanted the little yellow strip underneath because that goes really, really well. It just looks really cute, and when you flip it open, then it just really looks like it belongs. I did kind of feel that it needed something on the end. It was just like a straight finish, so I decided to get out my tab top punch. It's so easy to forget to use your stamps and punches sometimes, so it always feels really good when you do that. And I'm using the same starry paper. I like it that side because of the contrast, but when it's flipped the other, because it's all yellow, it looks a little bit samey. But I've stapled that on, and I just think it finishes it really nicely, and it just looks like something that you look at and you just think, oh yeah, I'll turn that. So I like that finish. Delving back into the scraps, I found this cute cloud paper. This is actually from one of my previous kits, and this is actually just it, that kind of torn bit. And I really do love the paper underneath, but it's just a little bit too busy. But this just went really perfect, and I love the way the torn edge sits over the photo. And the colours just go really well, and it's just really cute. So I was quite pleased with that. I've also taken this out of my scraps. It's very much a page made from scraps, this one actually. And I've got all these word strips and that, so I figured they would be quite good to cut out and use. This is also left from one of my kits. If you haven't seen my kits, by the way, before, they're like creative journaling, scrapbooking kits. I will leave the link down below for you if you want to go and check them out. So today is the 23rd of December. How are you feeling about Christmas? Do you feel organised? Have you actually found much time to craft this year? And I must say, I actually journaled more than I've ever journaled in December before. This is the first year that I've actually journaled this much, and it feels really, really good. I've really kept up with my December journaling, and I've been doing other Christmas journaling like this as well. I don't have the kids at home though now, although saying that they're back from uni, but that's really, really made a big difference this year. I haven't found myself doing other activities, and I think just life in general, we're all sort of staying at home again a bit more, so I haven't been out and about like I usually would. Continuing on with more scraps, I found this in my scrap basket as well. Do you have a scrap basket? I find it really handy. I often find that I just delve into it and just take out bits and pieces. It's usually colours that attract me the most. Like this, I wanted a little bit more pink, so I went into the scrap basket to see what kind of pink I had. A chevron's always perfect, isn't it? It's one of those things, if you want something to like bring colours in together on a page, I love a chevron. It just works really well. So I added a couple of chevrons, and then I also found this again from one of my old kits, and I thought the speech bubbles would be really fun to cut out. Again, it's just adding more colours to the page. I love a speech bubble for a title, or adding a bit of a conversation, or even a subtitle sometimes. So I figured here that I would have a little bit of a title. So I'm cutting this out, and then I was going to grab my alphabet stickers and add the wording meal deal. I'm loving these stickers. I'm going to be running out soon. I've still got so many. I do need to go back under my desk and go through all my old kits and stash and things, because I've probably got a whole load more of these sheets, but they're just so handy. And then before I finished up the Zoom for the evening, I just grabbed my black pen whilst I was chatting and just went around sort of doodly, just around the edges of some of the things just to finish off. If you are interested in joining in with our crafty Zooms, they happen twice a month, one lunchtime, one evening. I'll leave the link below. It's one of the perks you get from being on Patreon. I think it starts at about £1.50 plus tax, and you get downloads, and there's a community. And then if you want to go up a tier, you've got online classes and loads and loads of things. There's loads of things. There's even like a tier where you get happy mail sent every month. So I'll leave the link below if you want to go and take a look. So I'm continuing on with this page a few days later, and I've taken a little break from it, come back to it, and I've got some new ideas. I find that quite often works. So if ever you're struggling with ideas, take a little break. It does definitely happen. Now, first off, I've got this scrap of paper just come out this. No, it hasn't come out the scrap box actually. It's left over from this. I've got the tab on the top. Now I want it for the length because it fits in the pocket perfectly. However, I don't actually want that little strip. That side's cute. We can leave that there. That's too busy. I want to keep it on the yellow. So I just want to add something at the top. I'm just going through. I've got a little box of scraps next to where I create. And I'm just wondering if I've got something that will just sit on the top here. I'm wondering. Yeah, do you know, actually the lines here will. So let's cut this. I know this is going to be a little bit too long, but this will work really well. I can then stick this on the top like that. Actually, do you know, that's a perfect fit. I'm really pleased with that. Trim that down. And now I can pop the photo on. That actually looks much better. Like that. That will go in there, so that can pull out. I want that to close, so I'm actually going to need to trim that down very slightly. Now that works, but what I wanted to be able to do is have the option of closing the envelope, but at the moment that doesn't work. So I had the idea of having 2 buttons and some string. So I've got my glue gun plugged in. I keep all my buttons in little mini jars on my windowsill. So let's take out 2 the same. I'm hoping this idea works. You know when you have an envelope, a brown envelope, and they've got the little circles with the string, that's what's given me the idea. So we'll pop one on here like that, and the other here. I hope this idea works because I think it will look really cute. Right, let the glue dry, and I'm going to grab some twine. So this glue dries really fast, and we need a decent amount, don't we? And I might actually even need to stick some of this on, actually. I think, yeah, I think I need to, otherwise the twine's just going to fall off. So we stick that on like that, otherwise the twine will fall off. And I may well need to trim it. Is it gonna work? Right, I think this will be a good option. Let's tie this in a bow like that. It hasn't quite gone how I envisaged it. It's a bit fiddly for me, but I love this. We'll trim those down like that. Look how cute that looks. And then that can just lift off. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So it's stuck on the top. And then, yeah, no, that's actually perfect. I'm really, really happy with that. I think that looks really cute. So then I've got that there. I've got a photo here. And I wanted to add some doodling as well. And a little bit of journaling. The journaling is going to go here on these rough journal lines. I also wanted to do something on the side here. I might have a look and see what stickers I've got. Meal deal, that's the meal deal. I wanted to journal on the chevron as well. This is actually looking really cute. I'm pleased with this. I could even journal there if I wanted to. I think I'm going to have a little rummage and see what stickers. I would like to add something on the back here as well. Let's see what I can find. I have a little rummage box here of Disney scraps, and I've been sent this. I love it when people send me little envelopes of happy mail, just various magazine cuttings and bits, because that's all that this is. It's perfect for this. And I just wanted something to go on the back like that. And then I can trim. Actually, I like the torn edge. Doesn't that fit? Whoops. Doesn't that fit perfectly? I'm wondering if this was sent by Alison. Alison has sent me bits and pieces before. May well have been. I like that. So that's perfect. That fits in there. I would need something from here. So I think it is sticker rummage time. The Carpe Diem Disney stickers will be perfect. I'm bound sure to find something in here. Instantly, I am going to take this balloon like that. We've got a So Yummy that is perfect for up there. We've got a Smiles from Ear to Ear. Have I got my ears on in this photo? Yes, perfect. Let's have that here. We've got a little cup. Oh, that hasn't stuck on so well. This page is pretty much done. I've got a little bit under here that's left from the branding strips, so I'm going to pop that there and just write us. And I still wanted to find something for that little bit, so I've got destination. Let's do that. Sometimes that's all you need, just something, and it's something here with a color contrast. That's all I wanted. Let's try and centralize that. And this page is done. All right, let's check this out. Let's put it all back together. Oh, and something on here. I think I found the perfect one. A little coffee cup. This, oh, I don't know though. I love the sticker, but it doesn't contrast quite well enough. Let's have 100% fun. So here is the final page. It's only a small one because we've obviously just got the little flips. But I'm really pleased with how it's worked out. So we've got the hanging out together there about the meal deal in the car. And then we go on to this side. This flips open like that to talk about having coffee on Main Street. We had Mickey shaped cakes. I've got glue underneath. This actually closes nicely there. Then we've got the twine here that opens, Smiles from Ear to Ear. And this then opens out with a picture of us having mulled wine on in Disney Village. I might actually put Disney Village. Whenever I have a little space, I always add a little doodled heart. So I'm really chuffed with this. It's not a huge page, but I think it's a really lovely addition to the page. I'm really chuffed with this little envelope. I think that's turned out really, really cute. So I'm really pleased with this page. I think it's really fun, loads of interactive bits, and I'm really chuffed. I thought that was something on the photo, but it's actually the light from the window in the back. But that's it. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this with me, and I look forward to catching you in the next video. Lots of love. Bye.